4, 3, 2, 1. Hey y'all, it's me, Slay by Jordan. And the company we'll be working with today is Alipearl Hair. They sent me over a 36-inch straight lace front wig, 200% density, and the lace is medium brown. The hair did come pre-plucked, and they did send some goodies inside the box. The wig did come with 3 combs in the inside and an adjustable strap. Also, this is a large cap size wig, so this can fit a big head. I do want to note out that although this is a 36-inch wig, as you can see, the frontal is only 20 inches. So, just to give you an idea of how that is, the frontal will stop probably around your chest area, but the hair will probably stop below your bottom. So if that's a problem for you, you might want to reconsider getting another wig because the frontal is 20 inches and the ends is 36 inches. So what I'm doing now is taking my Ruby Kisses level 14. We're using both shades because my cousin has a over here skin tone kind of. And we're just putting both shades on. We already put it on her cap and we're putting it on the underside of the frontal. We're going to spray it with freeze spray and then we're going to put the wig on. Off camera, I did pluck the hairline, I did bleach the knots twice, and I did watercolor the hair jet black. I know you may ask, why did I bleach the knots twice? It's for one, because I colored the hair jet black and it kind of put like a little tint on the lace just slightly. And also because this lace is darker than her skin tone, so I wanted to slightly over bleach the knots to finesse the dark lace. Because I prefer to use transparent lace, especially on my cousin, but this lace is medium brown, but we're still going to finesse it to where in the end it still looks amazing. So if that's what you're wondering why I did what I did, that's why. I also do want to mention, even though I did pluck this hairline, the hairline, I like the actual structure of the hairline, like how the hair is put in. It's not put in a straight line. It has dips and stuff. So I appreciate that, Alipearl. I also want to note that this wig is just the perfect amount of hair. Any lesser, it would be way too thin, but it could use some more tracks if you like your hair fuller. I would say this wig would be about a frontal and maybe like 2.5 bundles, to be quite honest with you. That's what it reminds me of. It's just enough. Like any lesser would be too thin. But you can always go in with some 36-inch bundles and you can sew them in between the tracks that are already on the wig and you can make this wig even fuller. So yes, right now what I'm doing is I'm taking my Bold Hold Active. I'm going to be using 4 layers today. Y'all already know the drill. And now you can see now that that lace is actually like darker than her skin. But don't worry, we're going to finesse that in the end. So once that last layer is dry, you want to go ahead and put your wig down. Then we're going to tie it down using our elastic band. And we're going to put her up on a hooded dryer for about 10 minutes on medium heat. And once that's done, she's going to come back from the dryer. And then we're going to cut off her lace using our eyebrow razor and our shears if needed. So now, after I cut off that excess lace, we're going to go ahead and put our part in her hair. This style was inspired by Arrogant Tay. He did this two under braids with like loose deep wave, natural wave hair in the back on a more Jada. But this isn't loose wave hair or whatever, curly hair or whatever. So I was like, let me just do the two under braids and we can just do some crimps. So that's what I'm doing right now, just going ahead and put the middle part into place. And then we're going to start sectioning for our baby hairs. I'm going to try to give a more detailed baby hair tutorial in this video, so pay attention. And the wax stick I'm using to lay her hair down is the Glam Wax Stick from Beautiful Hustler. You can follow her on Instagram at _Beautiful Hustler, or go buy the product directly on her website, ibhslays.com. Now I'm going to do her baby hairs. For your baby hairs, you want to decide, do you want to do a full hairline of baby hairs, or do you want baby hairs just on the sides? Today we're doing a low-key widow's peak type look, so I just want 3 baby hairs on each side. I'm sectioning out their hair, braiding it up to get it out the way. I'm going to do the same on the other side, and then we're going to proceed to melt that lace. When you're doing baby hairs, then you know for a fact that you want baby hairs, go ahead and section out every single hair you want for those baby hairs before you tie your hair down with the spray to melt the lace. That way, once that lace gets done melting, the hair is already laying in the position you need it to, so it will be more easier to swoop. Because sometimes you have to fight with the baby hairs. So you want to go ahead and force it to be in the direction that you want to swoop it. So I'm sectioning out both sides of the hair. We're going to spray our Sebastian Shaper Plus spray. And we're going to tie it down with the elastic band to melt that lace. And once we get done melting it, our baby hairs will already be pushed forward. So when we get ready to swoop them, it will just go free flowing. So now, as you can see, that lace has melted further into her skin, which I'm loving it. So now we're going to comb out the hair. As you can see, it's already laying forward, so which is what we need. We don't need the hair laying back, we need it laying forward. I'm going to take out both sections of the braids. Use my hot comb to go ahead and smooth the hair out just as flat as possible. That way it can be even easier to swoop into place. And once we get done with that, I'm going to show you what 2 products we'll be using to slay these baby hairs today. Now for your baby hairs, I recommend you cut them about 1.5 inch. I feel like 1 inch is too short because sometimes when you cut your baby hairs too short, you can't even get like the full swoop that you want. It ends up being like a little mini swoops. Then you have to do like about 17 of them things on your head, and that just don't be, appealing to the eye. So cut the hair about 1.5 inch. You can even cut it longer. You just need to cut it down so it can swoop where you want it to go. And the 2 products we'll be using today is Erica J's Fluff Stuff Styling Foam. And once we get done tying that down, we'll go back in with our Sebastian Shaper Plus spray. But just stay with me. We're gonna take our Erica J Fluff Stuff foam. You can get it. You can find her on Instagram at Hair by Erica J. Her website is in the bio. You can find all of these products like everywhere, honey, online. Okay, so we're gonna take your mousse, and we're taking our little eyeliner. I'm so ghetto, child. We're taking our little and I say too much. Jesus Christ, fix it. Okay. We're taking our edge brush, as I call it, and we're using our mousse, and we're going to go ahead and swoop it into place. Now, as you can see, I use a lot of mousse because, honey, I'm heavy-handed, and that's just what I do. But I can't give this tip. If you have HD lace or a very, very thin lace, you need to be swooping like really fast because that lace is going to start lifting. So, please try to work as quickly as possible, but still try to get your baby hairs in the exact form that you want them to. Although we're going to go back in with the spray at the end to reinforce it, we still need that mold in the shape that we want it to. But you still need to try to work fast because, yeah, it's going to start lifting if that lace is super, super thin like HD lace. And honestly, over the past few weeks, I've come to the conclusion I really don't like HD lace. The best lace I like for myself, well, what I like to do on my clients would be a transparent lace. But we'll talk about that later in another video. But just stay with me. Once you get done, put your mousse over the entire hairline. You're going to tie it down using your wrap strips. I use 2 because I feel like 1 is just not enough. I use 2. And after this, we're going to put them on the dryer on 20 minutes on high. You need this to fully dry down because when you put the mousse on the lace, the glue gets back wet. But once you put it up on the dryer and it dries back down, it secures the lace again. So make sure you tie this down tight and you fully dry it. If you don't have an overhead dryer, you need to be blow drying the hair for the exact amount of time, 20 minutes. But you need to invest in your hooded dryer because sitting there blow drying this hair for 20 minutes, that's just not practical. So yeah, go ahead and copy one of those hooded dryers. She is now back from the dryer, and we're going to take both of her strips off, and then we're going to take our Cheese Silk Infusion or any oil serum, and we're going to put it behind the baby hairs. Then we're going to hot comb that hair back just to smooth it back out, and then we're going to start combing out these baby hairs to make them look more, I guess you could say more natural, or more, yeah, to make them look more natural. You can leave it right here and that's fine, but when you comb them out, it makes it look more softer and fluffier, which that's also a look too. But after I make them soft and fluffy, I still like to go back in and secure them down because my clients do not know how to do their baby hairs. And they be like, Jordan, my baby hair is messed up. So yeah, now I just make sure I put hairspray on each baby hair after I comb them out just to make sure they stay in place, because if your client doesn't know how to do them at home or yourself, you're pretty much screwed up. So yeah. So each individual baby hair, I will comb it out, and then I'm gonna pluck. If I feel like it's too thick, I'm gonna tweeze the hair out with my tweezers. And then I will also cut it with my shears. If the length of the baby hair is too long, like the hair is too long, I will also cut it. And then once I get it to the ideal thinness and length, I'll go back in with my hairspray, my Sebastian Shaper Plus, put it on the baby hair, swoop it into place, and blow dry it. So what you see I'm doing now, stay with me. I don't want you to get confused. I'm plucking out all the excess unnecessary hair, taking my shears, cutting the unnecessary length, taking that hairspray, putting it on the baby hair, swooping that thing right back in place. You're literally doing the same thing you're doing with the mousse, except for you're just reinforcing it to make sure it stays into place. The hairspray will not lift your lace, so you don't have to worry about that. Just make sure you blow dry after you swoop every baby hair into place. And now you can just watch me do this on this side. As you can see now, I'm loving those combed out baby hairs. They are secure. They aren't going anywhere. And I'm just going to complete those same steps on the other side. As you can see, bow, 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 bow. Went ahead and did her eyebrows off camera. Y'all want an eyebrow tutorial? I think y'all asked me for that like 50 million times in the past. But I just need to make sure because, you know, I'm not a makeup artist. But if y'all want an eyebrow tutorial, I can give it to y'all, you know. I can, you know, it's going to be the little hood version, you know. But, you know, I'm a little, you know, okay, anyway. So I really can't explain this style, but it's just 2 under braids, and then we gonna crimp the back. You're gonna have to watch me braid. I really can't explain braiding. Braiding is like one of the hardest things to learn, and I don't normally under braid, so I kind of do it slower than normal. But it's just, I think it's holding the piece in the middle and crossing both sides over. But yeah, you would just have to keep practicing that because braiding is very hard to learn. But yeah, y'all, I hit that braid so good, and them baby hairs, they laying like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Now I'm gonna do some bigger crimps today than normal, so I'm gonna use my bed head wavy TG artist, whatever that thing called. It's on Amazon. Just search up bed head wave TG artist. I think I got the second version though, but the first version, the blue one, does the same thing as the purple one. So what I'm doing, I'm taking my Tresemme Firm Control Hairspray. It's a level 3 on the firm controlness. I don't like using very, very hard hairsprays when doing crimps anymore because when you comb them out, they kind of get frizzy. So I try to use a soft hairspray. And I did multiple crimp tutorials on my channel. You already know what to do. You press it down. And when you go to the next one to press down, you follow your last crimp. You just do that the whole way down. And don't y'all be talking about my station in my room. I know it's dirty. Well, it's not dirty, but it's just a whole lot of stuff and a whole lot of stuff on the floor and everywhere. But you know, when I'm working hard, I'm just working hard. So, you know, say me, you know, give me a little room in the comments. You know, y'all be coming for me sometimes. I know it look a little crazy, but we gonna get it together soon. And once we get done crimping the entire hair, we're going to take our Beyond the Zone, turn up the heat spray, and spray it on the entire hairstyle, including the lace. This is just going to make everything come together and give it a beautiful gloss. Right now you can see I am running my fingers through the crimps just to give them a softer, free-flowing look. Once again, this is a Alipearl straight 36-inch lace front wig. The cap size is large and the lace is medium brown. I went ahead and did this 2 under-braid crimp style. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell. See you in the next one, period.